From e-health kiosks to triage apps, wearable devices to robot companions, innovations in health technology promise to help us all lead healthier, happier lives. And for the businesses behind them, Cornwall is a unique land of opportunity. Unlike the rest of the UK, Cornwall's streamlined NHS ecosystem means easy market access, as well as an effective testbed for e-health businesses. There's one acute care trust, one clinical commissioning group, and one local authority, all keen to work with health tech innovators. So for those choosing Cornwall as their gateway to the UK market, accessing the NHS and getting health tech solutions in front of key decision makers is a more straightforward journey. Let's go and meet some of the entrepreneurs using Cornwall as a springboard into the future of health technology. Ollie Sleeman, co-founder of Healthwave, provides health organisations with data-led insights. Ollie talks to us about why Cornwall is a great place for health tech businesses.
Cornwall offers a really nice soft landing place into the UK market, so into the NHS, but it also can act as a bit of a springboard into international markets as well. I think it's quite rare that you've got an opportunity that Cornwall's presenting where you've got fairly simple access into the health system. If you were to go to perhaps the bigger cities, you've got lots of different decision makers that you've got to try and find. In Cornwall, it's relatively simple.
How do Cornwall-based businesses benefit from proximity to major universities, including Exeter Medical School?
The fact that we've got rising demand, the fact that we've got ageing populations, you've got more and more people living older but perhaps with more severe conditions. So we need solutions. And all of those universities that are based in Cornwall have a remit to try and address those challenges. So the fact that you've got those universities on the doorstep and you've got this kind of burgeoning tech scene around health technology, it's a really beautiful mix.
What is Cornwall Health's digital and e-health testbed?
Cornwall Health, what they've got on offer is access to primary care at 59 practices in Cornwall, all of which are looking for the next best health tech solution, and they're providing real world environments to test and develop solutions with the health tech provider.
Are there any other programmes and incentives that businesses who are based in Cornwall can benefit from?
There's a whole host of different opportunities in Cornwall. You've got the EPIC project that is looking at e-health and innovation. That's through Plymouth University. You've also got the SmartLine project through Exeter University. And both programmes are about supporting health tech businesses to evidence the benefits of their products. It just provides a huge sort of leapfrog or massive opportunity for these businesses.
Cornwall has a diverse population of 500,000, distributed between urban and rural locations. There's also a huge annual influx of tourists, which tests the capacity of the healthcare system, and it's this variety of patients, problems and practices that makes Cornwall the ideal testing ground for health tech solutions. Dr. Paul Upton, co-founder of Ultramed, a pioneering health tech company, tells us about their journey and how Cornwall has supported their success.
What we've done is we've set up a company that specialises in preoperative assessment, and we have the opportunity for people to fill in their preoperative assessment from home rather than having to go into the hospital. And what we found is that 40% of people who use my pre-op then don't have to go to the hospital.
What are your aspirations for your business?
At the moment we're beginning to get sort of significant market traction in the UK. We've got 3 or 4 hospitals around London. The most prestigious of those, I guess, is sort of Guy's and St Thomas's, where we've recently gone live. But we're now sort of in detailed conversations with hospitals all across the country, including Scotland. So we see sort of gaining more market traction in the NHS is really important. We are getting inquiries from sort of lots of different places around the world. We've got some pretty strong conversations going with Abu Dhabi at the moment, but we've also had inquiries from Australia, New Zealand, the States, Ireland. But it's about actually sort of having enough UK market traction and the credibility of that NHS badge. It's really powerful when you come to sort of export.
The sector also enjoys access to an ever-growing tech community, dedicated innovation spaces, a ready supply of talent from 3 major universities, superfast internet, and access to satellite communications, data analysis and AI solutions from Goon Hilly Earth Station. What's more, With a low cost of living and working in one of the world's most desired locations, Cornwall is clearly the healthy choice. We met with Sarah Green, CEO of innovative health tech company AvatarJo, and talked about the holistic proposition Cornwall has on offer.
AvatarJo is a training company, and we provide actors via video call for people to practice communication skills. Principally that's in the medical sector, so it's scenario-based learning for doctors, GPs, that kind of thing.
There seems to be a lot of support for businesses based in Cornwall. Can you tell us about any programmes that you've benefited from?
Epic's been the main sort of support for us that allowed us to run a trial and work in partnership with Cornwall VTS, which then sort of created the time and space for them to develop the services that we provide, very much based on user feedback, but also to potentially introduce them to different ways of working by understanding what can be made possible through working via video. And of course, since COVID, that's come into its own. So we're in a very strong position now to take advantage of the work we've done through Epic.
What do you like most about living and working in Cornwall?
Cornwall comes with a really good work-life balance. So when you're talking about a project with people, what's really lovely is the fact that you want to work hard and you want to work smart, but not at the expense of your work-life balance and enjoying being here. Whereas sometimes when you find yourself in a city culture, it's work, work, work. And ultimately, you know, if you're going to build a good business, you want everybody to be happy and healthy, and this is a great place to do that.
From the way we access medical advice to the treatment we receive, who can predict exactly how the health tech innovations of today will benefit our lives in 20 or 30 years' time? One thing is certain though, many more businesses will move to Cornwall, drawn here by the world-beating support structure, thriving community of innovators and clear route to the NHS. Not to mention the rare opportunity to achieve more while spending less and doing it all within walking distance of the beach. Health tech is a future of health, and it's a future that will be built in Cornwall.